Your flesh is against you, not God. For the believer that knows sincerely, I prefer the things of Christ. I desire the things of the Lord. I want to walk right. For that particular believer, your fight is with flesh. The scripture says he is faithful to forgive you of your sins. So let us capture that truth in our minds. And this is where the advantage comes in, because we've been given something to war against flesh. Colossians 1:3 tells us what it says, for he has rescued us from the dominion of darkness and brought us into the kingdom of the Son he loves. So it is God who rescues us. It is God who has the ability to pull you from the environment of darkness, where the scripture says, the futility of mind. The scripture speaks about in Romans chapter 1, where it says that though their foolish hearts became dark, and it speaks about the hearts became futile. It's that process of finding an explanation that's not God's explanation about your sin, or finding an explanation about how you perceive what's right or wrong. It's the Father who frees us from that entire domain of darkness. And it's important to know who's the one responsible, who has the power to free from darkness. It's the Father. Hebrews 13:6 says what? It says, so we say with confidence, the Lord is my helper. So now we're in the part of the works of faith. Why? Because the scripture says faith without works is dead. So right now we're reflecting on what particular thing connects me to this atmosphere. All things are possible. It's the works. These are the works of faith. These are the first works of faith. Confessing what's true, right? Making the proper confession that has authority over my current state of being. This is why we must say, as Hebrews 13:6 says, I can say with confidence that the Lord is my helper. This is why we must confess it, because he is our helper, right? What's next? Hebrews 4:16 tells us what it says, let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need.